a small group mentorship program, ages grades 1 to all the way up to grade 12. And it's a small group format in the schools, outside of the schools. And then what the program does, it's just the kids come together with their mentors over the lunch hour after school. And then they sit down as a group and they work through some skills, things that are happening in their life, emotional check-ins, and just kind of create like a positive space for everybody.
The program is definitely for the youth. This is meant to help empower the next generation and get them into a good life space where they can go on and help other people as well. That's what I really like about working with youth and working with the YMCA, is that I'm able to help out who comes next and get them ready for what they need to do, just as the people before me have done for me.
Growing up, I never really had that figure of leadership. That's someone to guide me through things that makes it a little bit easier for me. So that's why this mentorship program is a great thing for these kids, because they get guidance on how to live youth life. So I didn't get that opportunity. So I am glad that YMCA is giving me the platform and giving me the push to be able to help these kids get what I didn't get growing up. And that's someone who is there to listen, to push them, and to mentor them through a good path of being like a youth and a good one to the society.
Recently, we were talking about this bullying culture and how we have to be supportive with all the girls and we have to support our team and stuff. And then yesterday, this one of my girls told me that, wow, Manal, there was this kid in my neighborhood who always got bullied. And then I saw it and I went back and I was like, stop doing that. And I took a stand for him. And then I told my parents about it. And then my parents took a stand for him. And I thought that that's pretty impactful.
One of my favorite things is I have a group Thursday afternoons, and we usually just hang out, chat, play some games, but I've had one of the boys in that group really opening up to me, telling me what's going on in his life and asking for advice, and he's been talking to me recently and saying that some of the advice I've been giving him has been helping, and we've been really getting through some of these problems, and it just feels so good to help people through what they've got going on, especially the same way that it was done for me when I was their age.
Something I learned from the youth in the program would have to be just the way that they keep me young. Their slang that it's always evolving. We're always learning new things. You're learning new lingo. You're learning new phrases.
They teach me some slangs. I feel like I'm a Gen Z now. I can have funny jokes. I know what Riz means. I know what caps means. So that's interesting.
There is quite a lot. I mean, apart from the part that I'm still trying to figure out what skibidi means, but then there is like a lot more. The youths have taught me patience, because growing up, I wasn't someone that is so patient with everything. I'm always like on the go, of rush, but like they have taught me patience. That taught me that listening could make a lot of change. That sometimes you don't need to do a lot of talking, but you just have to do a lot of listening. Patience, listening, that could be just what someone needs, and that's it.
My hopes for the future of this program, I'd like to see it just grow and become this deep-rooted thing in the community that is almost essential for what's going on. I want to see more people be able to be reached with this program, and definitely just to have it help as many people as it needs to.
I would love to have more kids. I would love to have more resources in a way where we can go out and we can learn more things while being in a context of, in a museum or like in a scientific or educational way. That would be a cool idea.
Success. I hope that kids still come through the doors and are still wanting to connect and be open, be themselves, and still have fun.